Hey, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back again. How are you, everyone? I hope all of you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I'm also well with the grace of Almighty Allah. Today, I am going to talk about the 5 common mistakes in English, which is very important for the English learners because most of the learners are facing this kind of difficulties. It's very common mistakes in English because they are not aware about this kind of mistakes. I will share the 5 common mistakes in English. First of all, we say he go to school, but here not he go to. It will be he goes to school because here the subject is according to the grammatical rules. The subject is he because he is the subject which is a third person singular. We know that there is a third person because we know that person are classified into the three: first person, second person, and third person. Here the person is third person and the number he only one person, and that's why a third person singular, if a subject will be the third person singular, the verb will be the singular. So that's why you have to use yes or es into the verb. So the sentence will be he goes to school, not he go to school. The second one, mixing up you are and your. Most of the time we do not aware about the using of you are and your. You are means you, be verb. Here there is a be verb, but your there is no any be verb. It will be used as a subject. That means it's a pronoun your. That's why you have to be clarified here. You using your and you are. Here the using the apostrophe. Understand? Okay. The third one is that the using preposition. Most of the learners are not aware about the using correct preposition. So everyone must be aware if you want to be a good speaker in English or a correct speaker in English, he must have to aware about the using correct preposition, such as he is good at English. You shouldn't use good in English. You have to use good at English. Here, the prepositional phrase is good at, not good in. Okay. So another example I can say interested in. You have to use interested in music, not interested on music. Most of the very talented learners are mistaking in this kind of using prepositions. So be careful about using correct preposition. Okay. So fourth number is the double negatives, because double negatives is also a very common mistakes in English, because most of us are not aware about using negatives into the auxiliary verb and also using negative into the main verbs. So we have to be very careful because in a sentence we use the negative words in the object and into the extensions, but we also using the negatives into the auxiliary verb. So we have to make a good equilibriums and balance into the example. We can be clarified into the example. So the such as we don't know nothing. It's a sentence. Here we shouldn't say we don't know nothing. You can say we know nothing because we're using the negative with the verb and also by using the object. So we are using negative into the both proportion of a sentence. It's a very common mistakes in English. So we have to use we don't know anything. If you use it first time positive, you have to say that we know nothing. If you want to make sense with the negative sense. Okay, so very last one and very effective, that the saying more better. That means saying more better. Here, saying more better. Better is already a comparative words. You shouldn't use another intensifier with the comparative words, because more is a comparative side here. So you have to say that this is better, not this is more better. Okay, so these are the common mistakes in English. So I think everyone will be very careful when they use this kind of mistakes in English speaking and also writing. These mistakes is also effective into the writing sense. So be careful about the using of this kind of words and be careful about the common mistakes in English. Thank you everyone. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.